Harmonization. You want to go over harmonization?
Yeah, be fresh on how to get the bottom.
Awesome. Let's do it. All right. Let's see. On page 154 in our book, they give you the formula. Now, the formula for harmonization is that you are going to play a tonic chord, which we represent with the Roman numeral 1, when we have scale degrees 1, 3, and 5. Those little party hats just mean scale degrees. We're going to play our dominant, which is represented with Roman numeral 5, when we have scale degrees 2, 4, or 5. So let's read what exactly it says in the book. Harmonize each of the melodies with tonic, Roman numeral 1, or dominant, Roman numeral 5. Use tonic when most of the melody notes are scale tones 1, 3, and 5. Use dominant when most of the scale tones are 2, 4, 5, or 7. Begin and end each harmonization on tonic. Dominant almost always precedes tonic at the end of the piece. So if we look at the first example, 6-12, it's called Du liegst mir im Herzen. My German was so wunderbar right there. And they give us 8 dashes on row 1. And they give us 7 dashes on row 2. Do you know what key 6-12 is in?
D major.
D major. How do you know that?
There's 2 sharps.
There are 2 sharps. Father Charles, sharp up, and we get D. We start on an F sharp, but we end on a D. So it's a pretty good sign we're in D. We are in D. Now our instructions said we're going to start on tonic, and we're going to end on tonic. Yay, 2 freebies. And our instructions also said dominant almost always precedes the tonic at the end of the piece for a 3rd freebie. Yes. Now, from dash to dash, we have to take every right-hand melody note into consideration with these numbers. So I'm going to write out our musical alphabet from D to shining D. It doesn't quite have the same ring as C to shining C, but we'll go with it. And then I'm going to write the numbers underneath the letters. Back to 1. Okay, so if we look at the first note, it's an F sharp, which is 3. And when we have 3, we play tonic. All right, chord 2nd dash, same thing, still an F sharp. All right, dash number 3, I've got an F sharp, an E, and an F sharp. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Well, more are in common with tonic than with dominant, so I'm going to stay on my tonic. All right, next dash, I have an A and a G. 5 and 4. 5 agrees with the tonic. 5 and 4 both agree with the dominant. So I'm going to put my dominant in that spot. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Now, some of you are going to be able to do this by ear, and you don't need these numbers. Some of you are just going to do it naturally. And some of you are going to fail miserably at doing this by ear, and you need these numbers. So we got you both covered, right? All right, we have our 5 and our 4. And we are on to dash 5. And dash 5 is an E. Do y'all see what I'm doing? Questions? Does anybody not see what I'm doing? You good? All right. E is a 2. My 2 only shows up as dominant. So we're going to stay on the dominant, and it does it again for another measure. And then the next measure is E, A, G. E, A, G, 2, 5, 4. Oh, can we get a better textbook example of when to use the thumb? And they're all there, right? 2, 5, 4. And then it goes to, what note? F sharp. F sharp, which is a 3. And the only one that matches out is the tonic. 3. All right, line 2. F sharp, we're staying on tonic. Next measure.
F sharp.
Staying on tonic.
That's gonna be
It's a duplicate of this, right? Dash 4. Line 2 is a duplicate of dash 4. Line 1. But then it changes. We have E, F sharp, G, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We have more in common with the tonic, so we're going to stay on the tonic. And then our freebies kick in. Yeah? Done. Does it work? Let's hear it. Sounded pretty good to me. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Do you have more questions?
So when it says to transpose it to E major, we just
Yeah, so instead of being in D, we go to E. There he is. Now, do our Roman numerals change when we transpose?
No.
No, they don't. But, so what I like to do is I like to write my musical alphabet out above my old one. And I kind of like to make a little grid here. So, we started the old piece on F sharp. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, E, F sharp, A, G. We're going to start the new one on G sharp. G sharp, G sharp, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, B, A. You can do it that way. Or you could say, oh, right, we were in D, we're now in E, we're going up a whole step. 2 half steps up to the right. That's what they want you to do. I don't know that I'm making you do that on the midterm, but I am making you do it in piano too. So if you don't start doing it now, you're going to have to start doing it later. Did I put a spot for it? No, I just wrote harmonization. But it's a good skill to pick up because you got to do it next semester. Make sense? All right.